Hello everybody, hope you're having a great day. Well, this is my homemade banana pudding. Do you like banana pudding? I'll tell you what, if you make it from scratch, it tastes so much better than if you use the instant pudding mix. And I want to show you how to make the real thing from scratch. The first thing you're going to need is a saucepan, and to that add 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 3/4 cup of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, nice rounded heaping tablespoons of cornstarch, and then give that a stir. And then the next thing, we're going to add some milk. We want to put in 2 cups of milk. Now I'm using whole milk, but use whatever kind of milk you happen to have. So in goes 2 cups of milk, and give that a good stir. And you can feel it as you're stirring, just start the dissolving process. Now it's time for some heat. I'm using a medium heat setting. And while that's warming up, we're going to take 1 large egg, and I'm just going to use this measuring cup, and take a whisk, and we want to beat this egg really well. Really get it combined. You don't want to see any streaks. So take your time and really beat it well, just like that. And now we want to get something to start stirring the milk and sugar mixture. And I'm going to use just a flat spatula. And then I'm going to peel and slice 2 ripe bananas. Make sure your bananas are really ripe. Now that makes all the difference in the flavor. And then as this liquid mixture starts to heat up, you'll notice it'll start to thicken. And the more it thickens, the more you need to be diligent about stirring. You want to keep it moving, keep it off the bottom. You don't want it to scald. And so it gets thicker and you keep stirring. Once it starts to bubble, can you see it bubbling? You want to set a timer for 2 minutes. And I'm going to set a timer for 2 minutes and just keep stirring. And it'll get thicker and thicker. Once the timer goes off, you take it off the heat. And now we go back to the eggs, and I'm going to take some of that hot mixture that's thickened up now, that pudding mixture, and start incorporating that into the eggs. And you want to keep beating the eggs as you let this hot mixture drizzle in. Does that make sense? You can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to do a couple of ladles full, because we're going to transfer all of it into the pudding mix in the saucepan. So just take your time. It's worth doing it right. You will enjoy the results of this pudding, I promise you. And what you're going to end up with is, well, we're just going to make a good homemade vanilla pudding. And so now we take the egg mixture that's been tempered and pour it into the saucepan with all of the thickened pudding mix. And you stir it thoroughly. Get it all combined. You can see it. You want everything to look even. And you cook it over the heat for 2 additional minutes, stirring constantly. After 2 minutes, remove from the heat and add 4 tablespoons of butter and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract into the hot mixture. And stir it until the butter is melted and well blended, and you'll have a nice, creamy, smooth, thick pudding. And then line your baking dish or your serving dish with vanilla wafers, and put 1 layer of the pudding and then 1 layer of sliced bananas, just like this. And then repeat that, another layer of vanilla wafers and more pudding. I'm speeding up the video because it's very straightforward. You can see what to do. And another layer of bananas and cookies. And you want to finish with a layer of pudding on top. Now the final topping, different people like different toppings, but I'll just spread this out, and what I like to do is crush up some of the cookies. And so that's what I'm going to do, is crush some cookies and sprinkle them on top. I don't really care for the meringue. Some people use Cool Whip, but this is the way I like mine. You make yours the way you like yours. And then cover it and let it cool to the temperature you like. Some people like it refrigerated, whatever you prefer. Now it's time to have a taste. Doesn't that look wonderful? I'm here to tell you this homemade banana pudding is some of the best you will ever taste. And I hope you make some just like I've shown you in this video. Look at that. Let's have a taste. Outstanding. I do hope you give this one a try. Hey, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye now.